Okay, let's get started. So, uh, yesterday for homework, I asked you guys to do some research about a different city around the world, different climate, and the climate in different seasons in that city. So, who would like to explain their work to me, please?
I see I choose the city in Japan is Osaka. The
Oh, cool.
climate of Osaka, a Japanese city in the southern part of Honshu Island, is temperate, humid, with quite mild winter and hot, moist, and rainy summer. On 18 June 2018, around 7:58 a.m. Standard Time, an earthquake has struck in northern Osaka Prefecture, Japan. The climate zone is tropical.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I believe you.
City called Hanoi. Hanoi, located in the tropical monsoon region. Hanoi's climate is characterized by humid, hot, and rainy monsoon in summer, cold and little rain in winter. It is divided into 4 distinct seasons of the year: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. The weather in summer is sunny and very hot, and in spring is rainy and cool. Autumn is cool and cloudy, and in winter it is cold. The summer weather at Hanoi is very hot, sometimes cool.
Can you speak into the microphone, please? I can't hear you.
Seoul is the capital of Korea.
Seoul. Okay, cool. Tell us about the climate in Seoul.
I want to talk about is Seoul. This is the capital of Korea. This is not only a very cold city, but it's also a wonderful city. Seoul, as well as Vietnam, is a season-based basin. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. Seoul is different from Vietnam only in one thing, which is Seoul in temperature. The precipitation per year is 100 mm to 114 mm. When you arrive to Seoul in winter, you will enjoy a layer of snow on your feet, especially the spring and summer scenery. It looks so romantic. Therefore, Seoul is a very special place that you can visit at any time of the year. Spring in Seoul is from March to June. This is a time when there are many interesting things you can explore. At this time, the temperature is also quite comfortable, but you should bring a jacket when you go out. From July to August is summer in Seoul. Summer in Seoul are quite hot, humid, and frequent heavy rain. When coming to Seoul in the summer, you should prepare yourself with a thin and comfortable clothes. When you being outside of the house, you should prepare raincoat and an umbrella.
Thank you, Caroline. That was really, really insightful. And sorry I had to cut you short. I really want to go to Seoul now. It sounds like lots of fun. And you sold it like you're trying to sell me a plane ticket to go to Korea, which sounds really cool as well. So thank you for your homework, Caroline. It was really good. I'm going to jump into, I want to go through some things you didn't get to go through yesterday. So I'm going to start off with this. Now, I'm going to show you groups of animals. I want you to try guess
Teacher.
where these animals live. Hacker.
Can I go to drink water?
What?
Can I go to drink water?
What I want you to do is have a look at these animals and see if you can tell me where are these animals from? What climate zone do you think that they live in? What about, let's take the boar. What climate zone do you think the boar is from?
I think they from tropical zone.
Okay, why tropical?
I think the boars come from the tropical zone
Okay,
because I see it is very hot outside.
yeah, cool. Maybe, maybe not. Lewis, what about the cheetah? Where do you think that, what tropical zone do you think the cheetah is from? Oh, look, what do you see in the background? You can see grass, you can see some forest. What do you think that is? What climate zone?
In the tropical.
Okay, right. The reason I'm showing you these is because it's really difficult to know, right? You look at a picture, you go, I don't really understand. You can guess, you can think, well, I think it's this, I think it's this, but you're not really going to know without doing research, right? So homework I asked you to do over the weekend was similar to this research. And what you're going to do tomorrow and Thursday and Friday is you're going to learn and you're going to prepare to do a project about an animal. Now, the way we're going to do this project is by doing research about the animal and then doing research about the city. Imagine the homework you did yesterday and the day before. Well, easy. Cool. So I want to go through this question really quickly, please. Steve, read, please. Thank you.
Nairobi is a city in Kenya, a country in Eastern Africa. Nairobi is in the mountain, which makes the weather a little different from that in surrounding area. Cities that are in the mountain are cooler than nearby cities. It usually gets most of its rain in the spring.
Okay, stop it there. Stop it there. That's fine. Okay. So I want to explain this to you all really quickly. Okay. So Nairobi is in the mountains, right? So let's draw a city. City, mountains, yay, mountain city. And then there's Ryan in the mountain. Ryan is very tall. Then you can have a city on the flat. City here. So city here. Come on, quicker, quicker. And then Ryan here too. Okay. There we go. And Ryan is falling over. Now, reason is that this city here is higher up. Okay. High. It's much higher than this city. So what we say is the altitude. Okay. How high the city is up lets you make it colder. So the higher the altitude is colder. The lower the altitude, it is warmer. Okay. You can think of a city in Vietnam is in the mountains.
The city in the mountain is very cold.
Yeah, like what? Give me the name of a city in the mountains.
I don't know.
Don't know. Anyone tell me a city in the mountains in Vietnam? There's one at the north of Vietnam, next to a really big mountain. Can make good cheese.
How about Tuyên Quang?
Cindy.
I think it's Sapa.
Yeah, Sapa's in the mountains, right? Sapa's cold. Sapa gets snow as well, right?
Yes, I go it when I was on grade 1 when I have 10 points on the test and my mom let me go to Sapa.
Great. Are you going to get 10 points on your next test?
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer. Okay, yeah, Sapa in the north of Vietnam. It's much colder than it is in Hanoi. Even places like Tam Dao. I'm pretty sure Tam Dao is in the mountains, right? Tam Dao is close to Hanoi. But go to Tam Dao, it's a lot colder than it is here in Hanoi because it's higher in the mountains. So the altitude is higher. So the altitude actually affects the climate and how cold something is. So to put this into degrees for you, degrees Celsius. That's 28 degrees, and this is 12 degrees Celsius. So the climate zone for Nairobi, what do you think it is? Hacker.
The climate zone, I think, is temperature zone.
Temperate. Yeah, no, could be temperate, could be tropic. I'd agree with you. Could be one or the other.
No.
Could be either, right? Like winter's not that cold, right? It's kind of the same as Hanoi, okay? And here to look at a map, if you look at a map of where Kenya is in the world, so Kenya's there, right? So is Kenya close to the equator? Yeah, it is. So if you're close to the equator, you're in the tropic zone, right? You're in the tropic zone. So because it's high up though, because of the altitude, summer is not as hot as it would be somewhere else. So that's what's what we're trying to understand by altitude. The altitude changes temperature. She makes it colder than it should be in that particular climate zone. Okay. Right. Gonna jump straight into this. So
Drawing.
yeah, well, maybe we can do it. We'll see. Like, I'm a bit annoyed, to be perfectly honest. I'm not happy with the reading incident, to be perfectly honest. So I want to go through this really quickly, and if we can get through this, we can play again. So tropical zones. These are the hottest places on the planet. We saw this already. They're near the equator and they're warm all year. They get quite a good bit of rain. Temperate zones, they're a little bit colder. They're just above the tropical zone and below the polar zone, so they can have hot summers and they can have cold winters. Polar zones, yes, I love the dancing polar bear. He's so much fun. They're the north and south of the earth, and they're the farthest away from the sun, so they're cold pretty much all year round. Okay, now think back to the penguins. Okay, so penguins, what climate zone do the blue penguins live in? I said the blue penguins, they live in the southern Australia and in New Zealand. So what zone is this?
Temperature.
Temperate zone. And the emperor penguins, they live here
In the polar zone.
in the polar zone. Okay, so live in different places. They live in the blue penguin lives in the temperate zone where it's a little bit warmer, not as cold, and the emperor penguins live in the polar zone. So they live in completely different places around the world, right? Completely different. One is kind of hot, one is kind of cold. Now, I want you to look at this, and this is going to help you a lot. If we can understand this, when I ask you to do your project, it's going to make your project quite a lot easier. So have a look at the climate zones. What can you say about them? What's the same about their position? So I'm going to help you. I'm going to say, right, so say this is tropical zone 1, and this is 2. So what's the same about their position in the world?
The same with tropical zone 1 and tropical zone 2 is they are both close to the equator.
Yeah, cool. Good job. They're both quite the same. They're kind of the same size, right? From the equator. Perfect. Let's try temperate zone 1 and temperate zone 2. What can we say about these ones? Who have I not spoken to today? Kang.
They are all sunny.
No. What about their location? Think about the location. Susie.
The equator.
Yeah, they're both the same distance from the equator, right? They're both the same distance from the equator. There and there. It's about the same. You can say the same with the polar zone. So if you said this is polar zone 1 and 2, well, the distance from here and then the distance from here is the same. So when you have climate zones, they're pretty much the exact same distance from the equator, both north and south. So if I went to that question again, it's like, well, hold on. If I want to move the blue penguins to a different place in the world, and the blue penguins live here, where could I move them to? If they need the same climate, if they need the same climate and they need the same types of weather, where do you think they could go? Can you draw on my screen where we could put the blue penguin?
I draw already.
I can't see. Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I enjoy that. That's good. That makes sense to me. Susie, what's somewhere else? Where's somewhere else the blue penguin could go? Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yes, good job. Right. So again, you can think of places like, hold on, like, what about here? Maybe. What about here? Maybe. What about here and here? Okay. So when we're trying to find somewhere that the penguin could go, the penguin we can move the penguin to, you need to find somewhere that's quite similar. Okay. The way to think about it is, well, hold on, we have coast and we've got the temperate zone. Find somewhere on the coast in the temperate zone, then you can research it, right? And that's what your project is going to be about for the next couple of days. Right. Let's play a game. Ha ha ha. Thanks, Sal. Right. This game is simple. This game is easy. What I will do is I will give you 10 seconds. I'll give you 10 seconds to draw an animal on this screen. I want everyone then to try guess what the animal is. For example, okay, ready? 10, 9, 8, oh no, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know.
Do not start shouting out answers. If I hear you shout out an answer, I will not choose you. I will not pick you. Everyone, stay muted. Stay muted. Raise your hands. If you want to speak, you raise your hands.
What animal is that?
Yes, that's the whole point. I want you to try to guess what the animal is. Kiwi, what animal is this?
I think it is a cat.
Yes, it's the most beautiful cat in the world. Right, Kiwi. Kiwi, your turn. You ready? Kiwi, you ready? You're ready. Say, yes, I'm ready, please. Kiwi. Don't raise your hand now. Don't start. Relax. Kiwi. Yeah, can you stop raising your hands? Thank you. I can't see anything. So let's relax for a second. Kiwi, are you ready to draw? Yes or no?
I don't want to draw.
You don't want to draw. Right, fine. Who wants to draw?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? 10 seconds. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, okay. Oh my Lord. Right. What is this fantastic, beautiful animal?
It's a wolf.
Don't. Let's get people to guess first. Mingha, what do you think it is?
It is a dog.
A dog. Don't. Let's get people to guess first. Mingha, what do you think it is?
It is a dog.
A dog. No, not a dog. Quang Hai.
It is an elephant because it have a long.
No, not an elephant.
What? Why he?
Eddie.
It's a
Dinosaur.
That
Lewis,
is a poster.
quiet. Lewis, dinosaur, yes or no?
Wrong.
Wrong. Good, great. Kui Kang.
A cow.
A cow.
Wrong.
No.
Quiet.
Yelling. Quiet. Quang Hai, Lewis, quiet.
Rhino.
A rhino.
But then no, this part is wrong.
Wrong. Okay. Lei Kang.
A wolf.
Wolf.
Correct.
Right. It's a wolf.
Duck.
Yes, it's a wolf. That's a wolf. That's a wolf. Okay, right. Okay, I'll trust you. Right, Lei Kang, you ready to draw?
Can I write in like this?
No, draw, please.
Yeah.
Draw. You ready? Okay,
Yeah.
right. 10 seconds. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, I think I know what this is. Right. Lei Kang.
A dinosaur.
A dinosaur. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, Kang, you ready?
A duck.
It could be a duck. Yeah. A snake with legs.
That is a Komodo dragon.
Quick Kang, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, right. 10 seconds. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A whale.
Oh dear. Funny. Oh, it's beautiful.
Whale.
It's a beautiful. Hacker, wait your turn. If you want to speak, raise your hand. Yes,
What?
Mingha. Mingha, what is it? Mingha, what is it?
It's a whale.
The whale.
Sure.
Cool, good stuff. Right, Mingha, your go. Right. Again, draw, please. You ready? Okay, right.
Okay.
You ready? Go.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh.
Spider.
A spider.
that's worse.
The worst.
Worse.
That's the worst. Spider.
Worst.
Draw.
Worst.
That's
Right.
three eyes.
Emma, what's that?
It's a spider.
So Emma, right? You're your go. Let's go.
Why don't you call me?
And
Why?
it is a
Because
word.
people are shouting all the time, and that's just not good. Not good. Right. Emma.
Next.
Oh, look, attacker. Cool. Right. Okay. Stop. Okay. Right. There you go. Good. Quick, fun game like that. Easy. Okay. So, what I want to quickly do is look at what do living things do? How do we know something is a living thing? What do living things do?
A living thing.
Ah, raise your hands. Thanks so much. Ocean.
A living thing is a thing that
Yeah, but-
can live.
That a living thing is a thing that can live. Yes, that's very true. Hacker.
The living thing is a living. The living thing is a living plant, tree, or living animals.
Yes, that they are, but how do you know? Kiwi.
Because they are living.
No. Yes, Kiwi.
Living things. Living things grow.
Yes, living things grow. Yes, good job. Mia.
Living thing can eat, can
Yes.
drink,
In drink. Yes.
can talk.
No. Plants talk and have a conversation with your plants there. Hey, Kang.
Hello, plant.
Hello, plant. Oh, hello, human. How are you today? I'm fine.
They grow.
They grow. Yeah, right. Look, there's 7 of them, right? Living things breathe, they eat and they drink, move, they reproduce, they make more, they make waste. They respond to the environment. So if it's too hot, it's too hot. If it's too cold, it's too cold, and they grow. So there's the 7 things that living things do. Who has a question? Yes, Lewis. What's your question?
But they have intelligence and consciousness too.
Consciousness? Yeah. Yeah, so Lewis, this one, right? So this respond to the environment. Now I put this here instead of senses, right? Senses. Okay. So responding to the environment involves senses. Okay, it involves the ability to feel, the ability to respond. So respond to the environment is the same as what you're saying, okay? So what living things do? What do living things need? So animals need shelter, need food, they need air, and they need water. And plants need nutrients and sunlight and air and water. And
Hello, plant.
hello, plants, talking plants. We love our talking plants. Now, so the reason I'm showing you this and the reason I want you to think about this is that when we go to do our project tomorrow, and it comes back to this idea about moving the blue penguin, we say, well, hold on. If we want to move the blue penguin from here, maybe somewhere over here or somewhere over here, we need to make sure that the penguin can still get all the same things it gets here as it gets here. Because if we move it from here to here, and it doesn't get the same things, what's going to happen to the penguin?
They will die.
Yeah, it's going to have a bad time, right? It's not going to, the penguin won't be very happy. So, what we need to do when we go to do this project is think about, well, hold on, is it good to move an animal from one place to the other? We need to make sure the temperature, the precipitation, the weather, the food, the area, all these things are correct. And there's lots and lots of planning and research that goes into it. And that's what you guys are going to start from tomorrow. So for your homework today, I want you to read page 479. Underline any words you may not understand. There will be some words like, I think artificial is there. Oh, no, artificial is there. You might not understand this word. So if you don't understand the word, underline it, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, and then finish question 10 as well. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.